Hello, you're watching Tulip Swift. I have some very exciting news. There's a new Taylor Swift album! So I filmed a reaction video and I meant to get it online ASAP and it was ready to go, but I ran into some difficulties. So I actually ended up recording The Life of a Showgirl, Tulip Swift version, legal version. And if you've been here for a little bit, you know that I can't really sing. So I really hope that it lives up to your wildest expectations. And I decided to make some more footage because since the album rolled out, there's been so much online discourse. So yeah, if you see this in the corner, that means you're listening to a legal version. Hello, you're watching Tulip Swift. Today is October 3rd, 2025. It's the release of The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. Shout out to the color orange. Really didn't know she was gonna make a comeback.
All alone, as legend has it, you are quite the pyro. The melancholy, I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I, right before you lit my sky up. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just holding your powers, now I can see it all. Late one night you took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the
This is such a good opening track.
a crown, a fire, pulling me into the fire.
This is such a magical song. Like the lyrics and the atmosphere. It's like brand new metaphors for this relationship that we've never heard before. Because Joe was always like a ship, was the color blue, was like dark and mysterious in her last relationship.
Tower, you were just holding your powers, now I can see it all. I can see it all. Late one night you took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia.
Can I say something? Lavender Haze. Lavender Haze. Like 6 years relationship being like, yeah, like we're fine. I like where we are. Like I just want to stay right here. Like don't worry about me. Like no. This song is like the best album opener of like, this is where I am. So the first track, The Fate of Ophelia, is kind of like an all-encompassing update on the story of her life, and it bridges the gap between Tortured Poets Department and The Life of a Showgirl, being like, I would have died of heartbreak if it weren't for my fiance Travis Kelce came and found me. And I really like how it ties it all together in such a fluid way with the Shakespearean, and it's so catchy but also deep and thoughtful and has layers and like lore, and it's really everything you can ask for. And I really love the music video, and I love that there's dancing. And a couple of people in the theater turned to me and said, where's the dance tutorial? And I was like, oh, she's retired. Okay, so here's some interesting like fandom lore. Lead singles since Red have always been a point of controversy. Okay, like when We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together came out, it was like, what? That doesn't sound like Taylor Swift. So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And it's hard for people to hear new sounds, but Taylor is so like decades past like the album release. Like she's here to make like the music of the generation. You know what I mean? Ophelia was a really easy first listen, and that's what's so different is that I'm thinking We're Never Getting Back Together, Shake It Off, like don't even get me started on Me. So The Fate of Ophelia is really the best of everything. We know her pop sound, we know her like folklorian lyricism, and then The Fate of Ophelia brings it all together with a brand new sound that's also sounds like what we've heard before on Reputation, which I love. Back in my day, we used to get the lead single and the music video before like even the album announcement. Okay, the second track I think was an early favorite because if like the sound of it, like the production of Elizabeth Taylor, just absolutely incredible. And the way Taylor talked about this is that it came from like the line, Cry My Eyes Violet, Elizabeth Taylor. I love Elizabeth Taylor. It literally sounds like you could mix it into like, I did something bad, Elizabeth Taylor. Here's me listening to Elizabeth Taylor for the first time.
Under bright lights, they withered away, but you bloom. Elizabeth Taylor. tell me for real, do you think it's forever?
This
Be
is
number
the album I
one, but
prayed
I never
for.
had to, and I can't have fun if I can't have be my NY. When Hollywood hates me, you're only as high as your last hit, baby. Number one, but I never had to, 'cause I can't have fun if I can't have you.
If it's like Cornelia Street, like if you ever said goodbye to me, I would lose my mind. Like, that's too sad.
Be number one, but I never had to, and I can't have fun if I can't have you.
This is, I know I'm on track 2, but this is my favorite track forever.
All my white diamonds and lovers are
Reputation girls,
in the
we're so back.
pictures on the screen and in their minds.
This reminds me of the first time I heard Darling I'm a Nightmare dressed like a daydream. I will never forget.
Okay, track 3, Opalite. What an interesting track. Okay, so everyone loves Opalite, and like they should, and it's really good, and I love that there's like TikTok dances coming out of Opalite. The first time I heard it, I didn't like it. I thought I wasn't going to like it. I thought there was no hope for me. I was hearing like how you get the girl, me. But Opalite, I did come around really fast when I realized like everyone loves this track. Like there's no drama. I think some of the red flags that go up as like a Swiftie is like, oh my God, people are going to make fun of this. And like, that's embarrassing that I think that, but that's just like how insecure I am. Then I'm like, oh my God, no, Taylor, I don't want people playing this song and laughing at me. Christina and Natasha really pointed out that what they heard in this song is it sounds kind of like Christmas music. And I think that's what it is. It's like, has like such this like jingly tune. It goes like her octaves go so high up. And it's like, that's the kind of song that's fun because you've sung it 100 times. Listening to the first time, it's like different. Every sound in the world is happening right now, but we gotta keep going. The sun is going down. Okay.
How many times has she mentioned her brother ever?
Sleepless in the morning's night, but now the sky is opalite. Oh my Lord, never made no one like you before.
Okay, so I got Cruel Summer like really early in the album, so now every song is being compared to the second track. Like I need some songs to let cook, because if you like every song on the first listen, girl, that's not gonna be your album. Evermore is the ultimate example of this. Like, put Evermore in the oven 5 years later, like, you can't stop singing Cowboy Like Me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you sweat it,
My reactions are always very real, and that's why sometimes I miss things. But that's just part of the fun. I think that I was so irked by the line, because my dick's bigger, that I actually was like, I don't know if I can take this song seriously. And because I kept hearing that line, and the song that made me think of was Maroon, and I had such a hard time getting into Maroon. It's probably like the bottom of my midnight track like ranking because of the bridge, or I don't know, someone who knows songs will explain it to me. It's a real F-word legacy to leave that I just really couldn't get into it, and I thought I wouldn't get into this one, but it became one of the most re-listenable tracks that like it gets stuck in my head so hard. Like it's so addicting, like the sound of it and the story. Like it reminds me of Folklore and Evermore because I can really see it played out in my head. And when I listen to it, sometimes I think about it, you know, Taylor signing to a record label, and you know they say that everyone will know your name, and then sometimes I think of it as she meets kind of this unknown actor, her ex, and like she, you know, has the fame and she has like the money and infrastructure, and then she kind of becomes the father figure or like the boss of that relationship. And I really feel like in the movie screening, she talked about that she relates to it from both sides. They don't make loyalty like they used to. Who Covered Up Your Scandals? That is so about like her ex cheating on her. I feel like Covered Up Your Scandals, because we didn't find out about that till years later. It was like a semi-public relationship, even though they tried to keep it private. And she even mentioned in an interview that she referenced Succession as a point of inspiration between Logan and Kendall Roy, and that is just so epic because I've seen Succession, and like that's like such a whole different lens. Covered Up Your Scandals is like a huge plot point at the end of Kendall Roy's story. I love Father Figure.
This whole album is just like the antithesis to Down Bad.
Me, I saw potential. I'll be a father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office.
It's moments like these that we remember why we turned on a camera. I don't know how I feel about that line yet. Okay, wait, why would this song be perfect for love theoretically?
You had to get rid of me. I protect the family. I was your father figure. Surrounded, you'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Whose portrait's on the mantle?
Key change.
Covered up your scandals. Mistake my kindness.
Yeah, I think Eldest Daughter got that treatment where everybody wanted something out of her, but she didn't quite deliver 100%. Maybe that is the eldest daughter syndrome, and I really have come around to it. I mean, it's up there because it's so catchy. I love the melodies in this song.
Hey Tulip Swift fans, good evening. I'm going to really quickly jump in and give you my new take on Eldest Daughter because it really clicked to me a week or two ago, so let me explain it to you. So at the beginning she's talking about everybody's so punk on the internet, everybody's unbothered till they're not. She's basically saying she was supposed to be this bad bitch, but like she never was. When she says, when I said I don't believe in marriage, that was a lie. So she was trying to be this person who she can take anything. Like she doesn't need commitment. She doesn't need a marriage, like a happy ending. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's the eldest daughter. She can fit into those shoes. But as she repeatedly says, I'm not a bad bitch. This isn't savage. Okay, so now fast forward to the last time I laughed this hard is in a trampoline in somebody's backyard. So she's like going back to the person like she was before she had this eldest daughter syndrome, and now like all these sensitive parts of herself that were always a weakness that never fit in, those are all of her strengths. And so then the last time she sings I'm not a bad bitch, this isn't savage, she's saying it like a promise, like I am not gonna put those walls up between us, like I am genuine and kind. She was never able to like be the bad bitch, and like now she can like be who she is, you know, this person waiting for true love. I hope that like illuminated anything for you. Maybe it like didn't at all, or maybe I didn't get around my point.
Shout out to all the youngest daughters listening to this.
But I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you out. So many tracks.
Remember when every album had one song that she would play on the piano?
But I'm never gonna break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you.
Like the Back to December, like the All Too Well. Those were the days. We'd have one lead single, one piano song, 2 bonus tracks. So lawless singing.
The last time I laughed this hard was on the trampoline in somebody's backyard. Must have been about 8 or 9. That was the night I fell off and broke my arm. Pretty soon I learned cautious discretion. When your first crush crushes something kind. When I said I don't believe in marriage, that was a lie.
It's like, I'm not the tough girl. I actually want all the things I dreamed about.
So thought that I'd never find that beautiful, beautiful life that shimmers that innocent light back, like when we were young.
Things I thought that were dumb.
Every youngest
'Cause I thought I would never
child
find
they
that.
were raised up in the wild. 'Cause I'm not a bad bitch.
I feel like as a whole, people are saying that, you know, this album is using silly millennial language, you know, because she says girl boss too close to the sun. Mostly there isn't one track people are pointing at. And tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But the conversation is about like the album, not about like a track. And I really feel like it's the perception of the album or just like I think Taylor Swift got way too popular. The pendulum is going to swing the other way. It was like about time. Like I've been through the trenches multiple times. Oh my god, you guys, ruin the friendship. I think this one was a... All right, I'll just let you watch the reaction clip right now. Tell me.
Gallatin Road in the Lakeside Beach, watching the game from your brother's Jeep. Your smile
Shout out Jason Kelsey.
should've kissed you anyway. Hey, shiny wood floors underneath my feet. Disco ball makes everything look cheap.
Abbott Elementary fan edit? Janine and Gregory?
Abigail called me with the bad news, goodbye, and we'll never know why. It
Wait.
was not so much left to say.
This is not about Jason and Travis.
Oh, but I whispered at the grave. Should've kissed you anyway.
Is this Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he don't see? That's crazy. That's insane.
Tell me how you like those vocals down in the comments, okay? Did I not put in effort here? This is why you had to wait like a couple weeks for this video. Ruin the Friendship is such a beautiful song, beautiful lyrics, fantastic storytelling. I think everybody is on board. Nobody's left out. Like, I think that we all could get along when it came to Ruin the Friendship. And I don't know if you know this, but being tied to the story Bigger Than the Whole Sky, which I'd always kind of wondered about what that song was about. You know, a childhood best friend that she never pursued but like felt very strongly about, who's not around anymore. She whispers at the grave, I should have kissed you anyway. Like, oh! Okay, actually romantic. I'll kind of give context before I show you my reaction clip, because my friend told me, she's like, I don't want to spoil you, but people online are saying that, you know, she's talking about Charlie in a song and says, like, she does coke. She's calling her, like, a cokehead. And I was like, that's like a 911 call. Like, I'm not okay. Like, what? Like, I hope fucking not. If you don't know, I've been so into Charlie XCX for, like, the past 12 years or something. Like, there used to be a little poster for Sucker, like, in the background of all my old videos, because I love Sucker. I went to Sweat Tour Night 1. Crash is my favorite album. She just says, when the cokes got you brave, and I thought it was going to be so much worse. But then, as you can see in the reaction, as I keep listening, I realize the whole song is about Charlie XCX, which, like, duh. But, like, I didn't realize that. And so that's why I say throwaway line. Okay, so yeah, this one caused a lot of stir on the internet, as I think it was meant to, because, like, after pondering this for a while, no, this is not girl peace. So the Swifties have some crazy story that Charlie is, you know, a terrible person. Her fans are terrible. She took a picture with a severed hand when it, like, is the Muhammad Ali fist, is that a severed hand? No, it's a statue of a hand. I think there was some kind of, like, accident that happened with, like, a Swiftie. But I don't know about that. Taylor doesn't know about that. So Charlie definitely doesn't know what that was and did not post it related to that. So that is my personal opinion. So whatever reason that Swifties are coming up with to go after Charlie XCX, drop it. Literally the whole song is that Taylor, like, does not care. Like, she says it's actually romantic. She loves the attention. So, like, why are you going after Charlie XCX? Okay? Also, the other thing you need to know, and I'm talking to you Twitter Swifties, is that Brat is literally about her. It's about her insecurities. In the song, she literally says, I want to buy a gun. I want to shoot myself. Like, okay, I'm sorry. That's not a diss track on Taylor Swift. She feels like she can't be friends with this, like, A-lister pop star because she'll never be like her and she's too cool, and that's why she feels like she despises her. The first time I listened to Sympathy is a Knife, by the way, I'm talking about Sympathy is a Knife from Brat. The first time I listened to it, I, like, got my feelings hurt, but, like, we all grow up a little bit, okay? Because, like, Olivia and Sabrina, like, it's pop girl feuds are back, and I feel like if we can just be respectful of each other, I thought the song was so good that I was like, she could get away with murder.
High five my ex, and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying, but it's actually sweet. All the time you spent on me, it's honestly
Wait, the whole song is about Charlie?
all the effort you've put in, it's actually romantic.
I thought it was a throwaway line. I did not think it'd be a whole song.
Love me like you do.
Wait.
Boom, boom,
Oh my god, this
boom,
is perfect. Oh my god.
boom, boom. Hadn't thought of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny valentines, and I know you think
I
it
don't
comes
hate
off
this.
vicious.
I don't know, it's really mean, but we don't need to do Katy Perry again. Alright, hit those drums. Here's the biggest problem with this song, is that the Charlie song was about Charlie. This album is called Brat. She was exploring all the deepest, insecure, ugliest parts of herself. She was not taking a hit at Taylor Swift. That's fucking crazy.
Okay, wish list. I didn't know everyone would be all about the song, but like my sister likes the song, so I was like trying to get into it, and I was like, I don't think it's for me. Maybe it's the dollar signs. Maybe I was not able to get past the dollar signs. I think the chorus is just not killer. It's like the other parts of the song that like have really like gripped me. I feel like it's not like I really don't like it. It's more that like the discrepancy of like my enjoyment versus everyone's else enjoyment, like it's just not adding up.
Fat ass with a baby face, they want it. Oh, they want that complex female character. They want that. They're what they want. Hope they get what they want. I just want you.
5 seconds later, confessing it would be with a glitch. I'm not even sorry.
Right once, twice, but I did
I thought I had it right
not.
twice.
Cut
Is that
me
Joe
off my
Alwyn and
guard
Maddie
now, but
Healy?
get what I want. Boom, 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 pa. Have a couple of kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do.
Okay, Wood is like such a cute song. I need to see a dance number of it, and until then, like it will still be on like the bottom half of my track list. Just because it's like exciting, but it's not something I'm gonna like play on repeat the way that I'm gonna play Father Figure on repeat. Also, you can see me in this reaction clip like figuring out that it's like everything is a euphemism because she says like magic wand and all that. Like, anyways.
I saw a spoiler that this is actually like knock on wood. Baby, knock, knock, knock on wood. See, easy A. We'll find out. Superstition, yep.
And baby, I admit I've been a little superstitious. All good, I ain't gotta knock on wood. All of that bitchin' wishing on a broken by your magic wand. Seems to me that you and me, we make our own luck. New heights, manhood. I ain't gotta knock on wood.
Wait, what did she say about manhood? I blacked out. Imagine this as like a full stage performance with like 15 dancers.
Okay, guys, why don't you like Canceled? Why am I the only stan of Canceled? I love Canceled, okay? Canceled is so good. I was really worried that she was going to make a track being like, yeah, like, I'm canceled, we're all canceled, like, ha 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 ha. And it was going to be like anti-woke. People go after cancel culture and say like, no one can say anything anymore and like blah blah blah. When like all the attention that these celebrities get is because ordinary people decide to give them money and attention. And when they stop giving them money and attention, unfortunately, yeah, that will devastate them, but like everything that we were giving them was like of our own free will, so like we can just step away. Obviously, people say nasty things, people's lives completely change, and I'm not saying any of that's good, like for some of the things people do or whatever, but sometimes people have like destroyed other people's lives, then they're like mad when like their ratings go down. Like, that's not cool. Like, cancel culture is like more nuanced than just like a fad or whatever. It comes from like minority people and women stepping away from things that do not serve them or a place where they're not welcome or safe there. So that's my little essay on being canceled. I was worried because I was like, are we just gonna go after cancel culture and be like, sorry, we can't use our voices politically? No, but like, I mean, obviously I didn't think that was gonna happen. But Canceled is, I think I realized after listening to it, it was about Sabrina Carpenter, because she says steal somebody's man, and Sabrina Carpenter got slut shamed so harsh when Driver's License came out. Like, nothing against Olivia Rodrigo. I'm Olivia, okay? I went to the Guts World Tour, okay? She was the punchline to like every joke. It was really hard, and I think that Taylor really related to her as like, I hate to say it, but like as like a blonde pop star, and then also like being like the villain for just like having a boyfriend and all that. I guess Taylor kind of like picked a side, but also she's like closer in age to Sabrina. They have like more life experience and they've been in the industry longer. It makes sense. It's just literally so devastating that like Sabrina is living Olivia Rodrigo's dream life. Like, can we talk about that? That's another video. Oh my gosh, the other thing I was gonna say is that Christina and Natasha pointed out that Canceled is also about Blake Lively, and that makes so much sense.
We're gonna end on Opening My Thighs, really?
Did your girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having far too much fun?
Who teaches her these things?
Draw
Draw your cat eyes.
something wicked.
Sharp enough to kill a man.
Good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them cloaked in Gucci and in scandal. Like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Welcome to my underworld where it gets quite dark. At least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars.
I need to know who this is about. Did you make a joke only a man would? What are we talking about right now?
Bodies, man, will take you by the hand and soon
It's
you'll
Sabrina.
learn the art of never getting caught.
Is this about Sabrina?
It's a good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them cloaked in Gucci and
It
in
makes so much more
scandal.
sense.
Like my
I knew
whiskey
she would
sour
take Sabrina's
and
side
poison
because
thorny
Sabrina was the one
flowers.
being slut shamed
It's
and
a
is
good
blonde.
thing.
Matches. Oh my god, it's so true. It has to be. She's on this album.
Track 11, Honey. You can call me Honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. On the first listen, I was blown away by this track. I just felt like it glowing with warmth and love and like the soulmate connection that I felt when I heard like Call It What You Want for the first time. Then I found out everybody does not like this track. And can I just say, I was here since day one. This is not like when I was the #1 Gorgeous stan for Rep, because maybe I did that for attention, okay? I do really like Gorgeous, but I was doing that for attention. Sweetie, It's Yours, Kicking Indoors, Take It to the Floor, Give Me More by the paint and the color of your eyes. You know what? Click away. I don't want you to, but no, I need you on my channel. Come back. No.
When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive at the bar, cause the bitch was telling me to back off, cause a man looked at me wrong. When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive at the bar, and the bitch was telling me to back off, cause the man had looked at me wrong. If anyone called me honey, I was standing in the bathroom. White teeth, they were saying that skirt don't fit me, and I cried the whole way home. But you
This is like me.
touch my face.
When my boyfriend
You
calls me
find all
honey
of
pie,
those
like that is a little
blues
angel
when
telling me he
you
loves me to
say,
death. Like anyone else.
honey, so much
Yo, get away from
time
me.
spreads pink skies. You can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. Winter green kiss,
This is perfect.
all mine. Give it different meaning.
Sometimes the best
'cause you mean it
songs
when you tell me I'm
are
home.
like
We can
simple.
play house. We can bet.
The song is Rainbows, Puppies, Sunshine. It's just that little thing means so much.
The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter was such a perfect choice for the reasons that Taylor says, is that she's such like an industry girl and she handles this so well. And I love like the way that this sounds like the closing track of a tour, like when they do This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things and all the dancers are on stage and the fountain's going and they're like clapping. Those closing tracks, how they like elongate them with like background singers so it keeps going and she can run around the stage and everybody's clapping. Like it really encompassed that. And to have actual like crowd sounds, which I also have actual crowd sounds in tulipswift version, legal version, just so you know. It was like an epic way to end the album and it really encompasses the theme.
Oh shit. Alright, here we are. Here we are, y'all.
I take it. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps. Looking back, I guess it was kismet. I went waited by the stage door, packed in the autograph, hounds barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out. I said, you live in my dream. Then she said to...
Unfortunately, Sabrina is definitely singing backup right now. It's so hard to tell when they're in falsetto if it's Sabrina or Taylor.
Baby of a family in Lennox. Her father hold her
Their
around
voices
like all
together.
men did. Her mother took bliss and played tennis for an unforgettable night. We will see you next time. Give it up for the band and the dancers, and of course Sabrina. I love you, Taylor. That's our show. We love you so much. Good night.
That's such a cute little ending. Well, y'all, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me. I know my camera kept changing. It's been so long since I did this. My ring light won't turn on. It really is the life of a showgirl over here. So give your girl some love. I got my Ko-fi in the description. Give me a couple of dollars, buy a coffee if you like this video. Or you can also, for free, just leave a like and subscribe. Also, do not text me what you want to say. Comment on the video, okay? But yeah, subscribe because you never know what my next move is.
Damn, I really didn't mean to yap so much, but I'm also going to make another video with my track rankings. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.